Top of the night, man. King Eric, the media assassin, rocking the NWO shirt, representing my man Sky Hall. Rest in peace. They buried him yesterday. And I just wanted to, show my support, because, we wrestling fans over here. First of all, we got a big interview down. Mac Mall interview going to be uploaded tonight. So check that out at 9 p.m. within another 40 minutes, I believe. So we got MC Juice on for Friday. It's going to be a crazy show right there, man. For those who don't know who MC Juice is who beat Eminem in the Rap Olympics back in 97. So that's going to be an interesting show we got lined up. But people wondering, what am I doing here? I usually don't do lives like that. I do it when I feel like it. Well, I feel like this. I couldn't just do a video about this, because this video, this situation disgusted me, man. Now, for those who don't know who Tichina Arnold is Pam from Martin. Pam has put in a lot of work for the black community behind the scenes, especially when it comes to getting black actors exposed, getting them do deals, and she's put on a lot for the black community behind the scenes. And she asked this question here. You can check it out on Twitter. I'm going to show you guys. Hold on. She said here, honest question. What can we as black women in America do to stop aiding? Hold on. I'm on Macaulay right now. Stop aiding the emasculation of black men in America. So, her being concerned about this community led to this shit. Look at the comments here. She asked a simple question, and look at this bullshit. We as black women are not responsible for the image that black men have created for themselves. I wish people would stop placing this responsibility on us. The fuck out of here. What else we got? Watch this video for start, because far many black women have been programmed to care more about the praise of white women than the embrace of black men. Look at this. It keeps going down. It keeps going down. The disrespect gets even worse. See, look at this. What about us as black women? You mean to tell me y'all got a fucking Supreme Court judge? Y'all got Goldman Sachs giving y'all within a black community almost close to $1 billion. I'll look that up. What more do you want? Talking this protect the black woman bullshit, and yet the government is aiding y'all asses. Then they bring up Maino. Since when Maino become a representation of what we do as black men? That stupid shit that Maino said ain't a representation of all black men. Stop policing. Stop cherry picking. Then you got more of it. It's disgusting to me, man. It's disgusting to me. Then you have how black women aiding this. Black men are doing this on their own. Bullshit. And it goes on and on and on. So, what are we talking about here? The reality of this situation is this. There is no community. I said it. There is no black community. It's an individual community. There's no black community at all, because instead of jumping in defense on what about the black woman, what about the black man, all this bullshit, why don't you answer the question? They're not really about unity healing. They don't give a damn about the community. There's no such thing as a community. There is no community. It's all about the bag. That's what niggas worship, is the bag, clout. That's the religion in black community. That's why people do a lot of this dumb shit. They don't like any accountability at all. Twitter is a cancer to black America, man. Because you got people that don't even come outside, getting a big voice to voice their displeasure and continuing this disgusting rhetoric. These niggas can't even last a day on a panel, but yet they get on Twitter. They the biggest bosses in the room. They got the biggest voices. They got blue check marks. But bring these niggas outside to have an actual debate, they'll get chewed up. They'll get chewed up. That's what Twitter is all about, man. It's like, and they got more of it too. You got more. It said you can't stop calling them. Let's stop here. We don't need y'all coddling shit. Last time I checked, you go mess with a black man's daughter, a real trail black man's daughter. You go mess with a black man's mama and see where that gets you. Where does all this protect the black woman bullshit come from? Meg the Stallion? See, this is another thing. They basing all this dogma off entertainers. That's what this shit is all about. Everybody wants to base how they base their everyday life on what these rappers do. Notice this, that stupid shit that Maino said was the go-to to what everybody was doing. Maino ain't representing us. That's not a representation of me. They go ahead and pick all the dumbest coons. They pick all the dumbest stuff. And they put that as, oh, the black man as a whole don't want to be aided or be fixed. They don't deserve to be fixed. Oh, we sick of this, man. We let y'all get all the shine. We let y'all get all the exposure. I let y'all get all the trinkets and stuff. Because the reality is they don't like black men. They need to just go ahead and say it. Go over there, find you a hobo white man and go and mind your business. Leave us alone. We don't want you anyway. Go ahead and get that whole, what's the name of that? What's the name of that show? What's the name of that show that, shit, what's the name of that damn show? Because a lot of black women was in for that, man. They loved that show. It's the show that Kerry Washington was in. Hold on, I'm going to look that up right quick. When she was with the president. Scandal. Go ahead and find your little zaddy and get you a scandal. Get you a scandal situation. Because it's disgusting, man. Like, as much as Pam, I'm calling Tichina, has done for black folks, for her to get disrespected like that is disgusting, bruh. It's disgusting to me, man. And we can't sit there for it, man. These niggas just gotta go. They just gotta get wiped out. I swear. Because at the end of the day, they're not doing anything for us. You gotta purge these niggas out the community and rebuild. That's what I feel. Because every other day, you seeing goofy shit. Every other day, you seeing some goofy, somebody using our race as a punchline, using our manhood as a punchline for some damn clout. They gotta go. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, they gotta go, man. I mean, that's just how I feel right now. But the bottom line is, then you got the simp niggas that's gonna jump in line with the black women just because of that. They gonna go in there and attack her. Oh, you an incel. What the hell? No. She just asked a question. A serious question, because she cares about black men. And people want to sit there and put their head in the sand and act like this stuff don't exist. Nah, bro. There's a lot of people, especially in Generation Z, that think like this, man. We can't sit here and keep putting our heads in the sand because you're scared to fight. You're scared to lose your little placement in the pecking order. Man, look. That's why I'm going live. I wish the dislike button was around. Dislike it all you want. I don't care. I'm speaking me. I'm speaking up for us. And people can sit there and say, oh, about Tariq Nasheed, Kevin Samuels, Black Authority. I don't agree with all the brothers, but at the same time, they speaking for us. I respect any black man that speak for us at this point, because these niggas in the mainstream media ain't doing it. Charlamagne ain't gonna do it. Them niggas scared to even ask Puffy about the Oracle dress with Mace. You can't expect them to get in a topic like this. So, in knowing this, what I feel what needs to be done, we just got to cut them off altogether. You just can't save everybody. I'm sorry. It's just the way things are. You can't save everybody. And she found out the hard way. Some of these niggas are just lost. They don't want to be found. And y'all can go in and feed me and ask me some questions about this, because I'm going to get to that Maino shit too. I'm like, what the fuck was Maino thinking? Now I'm gonna think this. This is me personally. He probably said this dumb shit to get attention. Maino went ahead out there, said this stupid shit to get some clout. It ain't the type of clout that you want, but it's attention regardless. We live in that state. We live in that day and age. He has a podcast out. The music ain't really streaming like that, so he figured, let me go this route. Let me go out there and say something crazy like this. MD3 the sniper. What's up, son? That's my dog right there. This nigga been down with the off the cuff radio movement since the beginning, bruh. Salute to you. Yeah, man. I'm tired of these niggas sitting back and just letting shit ride, man. Like, y'all gotta go ahead and start speaking out, man. You got a voice, use it, my nigga. Y'all don't rap about it no more. At least use this shit and get on there and speak your claim. Yeah, Black Twitter's a cancer, man. That shit need to be abolished. That shit needs to be gone. That shit is poison. That's why I don't even have a Twitter account. And what Tichina should have done, she should have been on the gram. She should have took this to Instagram. Do not go on Twitter. Do not go on Black Twitter. It's pathetic. Because his music ain't popping no more. Honestly, Maino music never really was. He had one hit, but there wasn't really like a high demand for Maino's music at all. He built a lot of his repertoire based off him being the real street dude. But musically, for that matter, nobody really checked for him. That's just being honest. He had some dope shit here and there, but he haven't really broke that ceiling. So he figured this is the most attention he ever had gotten. This is the most attention he has ever gotten. I posted that on my stories. Man, this is the most attention Maino ever got in his life as a musician. And he has a podcast out, so I'm thinking he's doing that. Then he's going to come out later on and clear it up. Say, like, yo, man, I was just joking. I was trolling. Niggas will do anything for some damn clout these days, man. You'll be surprised. They'll say anything for some attention now. Maino was mid at best, and he needed a rapper attention. Yeah, Maino was only known for beating niggas up. That's all he's really known for is his street rep. I know it's this. If Gully TV get a hold of it, oh my God. Oh my God. See, the bars were flat, but see, he used him being the street dude to carry on the weight. But musically, he never really hit that glass. He got a song with Jim Jones. It's all right, but nobody really ain't checking for Maino like that. So he went ahead and went that weirdo route. I don't know, man. Shit, it's crazy to me. But going back to this whole thing with Tichina Arnold, we got you. We got you. Fuck that bullshit. We got you all the way. It's time for people to start speaking up on these clowns. We got you 110%. And I'm glad to see a lot of brothers calling this shit out. I'm glad. I'm glad a lot of brothers are actually using their voice. They're not backing down no more. Because the Disperia wars got to go, man. Black men have done their part. Black women done their part, man. We both at fault. So we need to go ahead and acknowledge that and build. But the problem is, a lot of black women don't want to build. They want to build separate from black men. That's what it is all about. They want the black women race to be regarded as its own entity with no black involvement. That's what that whole black girl magic shit is all about. Black girls rock. That's what all that shit is all about. That's all it's all about. Because you look at the creators behind these slogans and you see how they move. Most likely they got a white man somewhere. You see the type of people that indoctrinate a lot of this ideology. They most likely got a white man or a white husband or a white, or in black men cases, a white wife. So don't get caught up in a lot of that. Just like how Black Lives Matter. Look how much of a joke that became. Them niggas was over there skimming money. None of that money went into the community. None. Because at least with the Black Panthers, they were trying. They was having chapters all over. There was even chapters in my city of the Black Panthers. I remember seeing that. But none of the Black Lives Matter. Them niggas took the bag and left. bought a penthouse on your black blood. These niggas is parasites, man. All these people involved with this liberal black movement gotta go. Conservative as well, because you know they don't even stand on a weird base either. But this is the shit that we dealing with, man. I'm gonna keep it buck. The 100 black girl was corny. I could never figure out why I felt that way, even as a black girl. See, another thing. Then I'm gonna tell you what happened too. I found this out. White boys use that shit to pander. My homegirl went to a Gary Owens show, and he had black girl rock shirts all over selling it. Most of his audience was black women. So these white boys use that shit to pander. And I ain't mean no disrespect to anybody that's in a true interracial relationship. I don't want that to ever come across as that, because you love who you want to love. But don't shit on your fucking race, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't shit on your people. If you love who you want to love who you want to love, but don't shit on your people. That's the perception that people have always had. It's never been we hate interracial dating. It's the fact that black folks, for that matter, soon as they get a white chick or soon as they get a white man, they just shit on their own people. Like, that's the main issue that's going on. That's where a lot of that friction comes from. Just go on about your life and be happy. Don't shit on your own people. Why you shit on your own people and yet you supposed to be happy? It's crazy to me. Another thing that's crazy to me too, let me shut gears forget. What's going on with Benzino, man? I've been hearing this all day. I see 50 Cent and Benzino going at it. What is going on with Benzino, man? This man been taking domino L after L after L after L. Like, what the hell is going on with this dude? Got busted with a tranny. This nigga fighting his baby mama. He out there with no neck, looking like Bebop from Ninja Turtles and shit. He out there crying with handcuffs. I'm like, what's going on with this dude, man? Yo, that source money must be gone, bro. Eminem ain't get this dude a look. All of a sudden, he on Vlad TV talking about some, man, I decided to squash everything with Eminem. Eminem ain't acknowledged your ass in almost 10 years, 15 years, bro. Let it go. You won't get no shine. You won't get no acknowledgement. So that's why you going back with your tail tucked between your legs. Now you crying to Vlad. This motherfucker talk all that culture shit and you going to Vlad. Oh, man. I told you Benzino was full of shit. I told y'all. They got mad at me. Because it's like, to me, the whole thing with Benzino was an angle. He used Eminem for publicity. It wasn't about fighting for the damn culture. That was for record sales from the beginning. People wanted to ride the bandwagon because they hated M so bad. So they went ahead and went with the bullshit. Even though, another thing, it got handled, it got squashed. Benzino goes on Vlad with his daddy, talking about, yeah, man, I hope me and M, we squash it. We hope we could laugh about it one day. Then, years later, clout, money going real, clout going low. He goes on a tangent again, going at Eminem, talking about Klansman and a culture stealer and all this bullshit. I'm like, yo, this nigga money must be running low. That's why Eminem don't respond to these weirdos, man. Same with Game. Game was dick riding Eminem for 20 years. Now, it's a problem. You were, like, come on. Come on, man. Y'all can't respect that shit. You were just praising a man as one of the GOATs, and yet now all of a sudden you got a diss record. Like, I can't respect that. That's weird to me. And I know people want to come in and call me a coon because I'm saying I'm not riding with Benzino and all this shit. And I'm like, come on, man. Y'all can't really ride with this. Come on, man. Game is a Benedict Arnold. Game is a weirdo. But see, I noticed this. See, I'll tell you this. Anytime where this dude getting them beefs, there's an album coming out. Every time. He might get in the beef with me when he drop his next album. That'd be the best clout I ever get. Shit. But Benzino wrong, man. And now you got 50 Cent roasting him. They going back and forth. Like, come on, dude. I'm like, come on, dude. Then Coley Ray did what, 11K the first week? That shit was a done deal from the start. I knew when I seen her performing the Dead Silence, she ain't gonna go far. Instagram views can only carry you so far. When it comes to laying down music, laying down a project, doing show performances, that's where the real test is. And a lot of these artists today haven't really been through that test. So the goofy shit is cool for views. But when you gotta go out there and perform and you get dead silence, like, come on, dog. She's not a star. Like, you gotta listen to the media. You see, they trying to make people a star by numbers, but it's not really coming across. You don't really have no real stars in this era. YouTube views, Instagram views, it don't count like that, bro. In the real world, just like this Twitter shit, it ain't gonna count in the real world. So people hide behind it. Yeah, Benzino's cooked. Whatever left of his career, he's cooked. He's cooked. Now you getting busted with a tranny, I'm like, damn, bro. 2022 and you niggas moving that sloppy? Shit. But there's some weird shit going on, man. I mean, I don't understand it, bro. I don't understand it at all. Help me understand it. Like, what's going on with the culture? What's going on with the world? But then Benzino, hold up, I'm reading this now. Benzino clowns his daughter Coley Ray, whatever her name is, and her album flop, but sell 11K the first week. 11K. You know how many niggas moved that out the trunk? 11K? Hold up. That shit ain't even adding up, son. Hold up. Let me look up something. You do 11K. Look at your Instagram followers. Hold on. I'm going to prove a point. Look at this shit. 5.9 million followers. And you only selling 11K? Look at that. Hold on, go back. 5.9 million followers. And you only selling 11K? What does that tell you? What does that tell y'all? Let me know. Social media don't mean shit when it comes to really moving your product. That's what it means. Oh, I got followers, but the followers isn't transitioning into sales. It's not transitioning into supply and demand to where you could get tours. She had a Nicki Minaj feature and it still ain't moved. Like, what is going on? That should kill the notion right there. So then people want to say, well, she got YouTube views. I'm like, that could be manipulated as well. Now it's hype over talent. Exactly. I mean, this girl got 5.5, but what good is the view if your record can't sell? It should do at least a fraction of that. You do 5.5 million, you should do at least 1 million. If the math is right. That go to show you it don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing. So yeah, Benzino was clowning her for, you know, he even laughed at him, George and stuff like, nigga, you ain't even sold that. Shit, what the fuck is you talking about? You trying to piggyback off of clout, off of Eminem still. You barely even sold that when you was in your high heyday. She sold more than you. Let me look that up. Shit, and this was around the time in the 90s. You gonna clown her for sales? How many niggas you know bumping the Benzino project in your neighborhood? I'll wait. Hold on, I'm gonna look that up now. And this nigga, keep in mind, had all the big features. This nigga, hold up, this nigga had Trackmasters. He had Puff up there. He had Prodigy up there. He had Scarface. He had Snoop. The fuck? And you barely even did that. Bobby Brown, Black Rob, Foxy Brown, Pink. You had Raekwon, Cormega. And you only did that. That shit. And Hangman 3, they were dope. That was his best. That production team was a monster. They made Benzino sound solid. So I was like, damn, dog. You got all these people, big names, I might add, not no small fries. Who are you talking about? I'm talking about Benzino. Benzino talking that shit. He was talking about his daughter flopping. He was clowning his daughter for flopping. But yet, nigga, you ain't sold that. You ain't sold none of that. And you had every big name in the game on your album. What are you talking about? Like, this nigga crazy, man. This clout chasing era is something, man. Nothing ever gets handled behind closed doors anymore. Everything is strictly on the ground. Like, damn, man. That's crazy to me. And you were just on Vlad yesterday talking about, yeah, man, I'm trying to squash everything because, you know, I'm trying to make things right for my daughter. The beef with Eminem was very uncomfortable. Oh, shit. He gonna start dissing him again, watch. Oh, another thing that's dope too, man, y'all gotta check out is Jay-Z, the footage of Jay-Z dissing Prodigy and Nas was it finally leaked. That was a classic moment. Shit like that is what I miss from hip-hop today, man. This shit ain't memorable at all, man. Like, situations like that, I can remember that day specifically, man. Jay-Z got on stage and brought up Prodigy with the ballerina shit, and he showed the Summer Jam screen. Man, it was crazy. Then he brought Michael Jackson out, and I was like, yo, at that time, I didn't think nobody was touching Jay. Then he called out Nas. Hold on, who this? Damn, governor. Then he called out Nas. Asked Nas, he don't want it with Ho. No, I was like, oh, Nas got to say something now. Nas got to get this nigga now. Because Nas at first didn't want to do it. He wanted to make his music and chill. Prodigy and them wanted to smoke. So when Jay did that, Nas had to say something. That's when he came up to Stillmatic, and we know the rest. The Stillmatic freestyle, and you know the rest. Jay dug up Prodigy ballet-ish, Tip dug up Lil Flip with the Leprechaun. See, that wasn't really exposing Flip though, bro. Cause the Leprechaun cover, I bought the album. That was he was proud of that Leprechaun. That shit Prodigy had was hidden. But the Leprechaun joint, that was the name of his album. So he wasn't really exposing nothing that Tip was ashamed of. I mean, Flip was ashamed of. Jay-Z musically has been the same since Ether came out. You know what? That's a strong statement. Because I'm going to tell you this. At first, it made him insecure. It made Jay-Z very insecure because you notice this. Before Ether came out, that nigga was gloating. I will not lose. He ain't said it since. You check every album he dropped since Ether dropped. He ain't said it since. He was saying it all over the Blueprint. He was saying it all over the Dynasty. He ain't said it since. Now, He rebounded when he dropped the Black album. But that's when he ditched all his niggas. He ditched all them niggas, bro. It was over, man. He had a whole new rollout. He had a whole new campaign. Dame, Biggs, all of them was out of here. He ain't even tell them niggas he was working on a Black album. He was dropping the S. Carter shoe. Get him out of there. We ain't working with them niggas no more. I got Lior, got the whole white posse with me now. What's good? Let's get this real cheese. So he stumbled for a bit though. But I'm gonna tell you what he did. See, Jay-Z is slick. Jay-Z is real slick. He couldn't compete with 50 coming in. So what that nigga did, he made a whole retirement angle. He won't really retire it. Then he did the Madison Square Garden, because he did the Madison Square Garden send-off show to see if he still had some juice in the game. So what he did, he went ahead playing that whole retirement shit, because he couldn't go head-to-head with 50. 50 had New York on lock. Nas had it on lock in 2002, but then he relinquished the crown. Because, see, Nas went ahead, he just wanted to chill out. He wasn't really a big ego type guy to a degree. So he had it for 2002, but then after that, he chilled. Now, there's an interview. A lot of people don't know this. There's an interview out there where he was on there with Angie Martinez, and they was talking about the whole thing when Nas was going at Hot 97 and all them. And I could tell from listening to Nas' voice, he got that phone call. They told that nigga, look, y'all costing us too much money, fall back. And that usually, when you got calls like that, it's usually either a death threat or you look, nigga, you fall in line. And notice that ever since then, Nas has a really rattled the fence. He hasn't rattled the fence like that to a degree. He just been backgrounding. He won't really outspoken. Like from 2001 to 2002, that was the most outspoken I ever seen Nas. But after that Angie Martinez interview, he went right back to being how he was before. That nigga was saying some wild shit. He was going at everybody. He ain't even care. But after that, I think them small hats gave him that phone call. Told you, nigga, fall back. And that's what he did. But Jay was slick, though. He couldn't go head-to-head with 50. 50 was a juggernaut. If you had to live through that situation to understand it. Jay-Z was not really fucking with 50 Cent in his movement at all. So he went ahead, did his retirement, left the game for a while, got a new position, new team, new talent, and the rest is history. And this is what we see now. But that's just a little hip-hop history I wanted to give y'all a little bit, because, you know, usually when I do these lives, I go ahead and chop it up with y'all, man. Like, all this go hand in hand with what I'm saying. From what's going on for the week with Benzino losing his mind, and this whole thing with Pam. Now, I'm going to tell y'all this, though, man. Going back to music, y'all need to cop 2 albums. Y'all need to cop my boy Comets, Authentic Cloth. That's one of the hardest albums out now. That album is out for streaming. That's my Screwball brother. That nigga put that album, he put it down on that album, for real. That's a dope-ass EP. Like, when it comes to Blueprint hip-hop, this dude knows it. He brings me music from people I haven't even heard. And he has that ear for music that I can't really overlook, man. That dude is brilliant, man. So definitely check it out. Authentic Cloth. It's spelled with a K, by the way. But yeah, man, I got a lot of things going on, man. I'm about to get going. Y'all check out this interview with Matt Mall. No, man, it's it's Authentic Cloth, but you got to spell it with a K instead of a C. You got to spell it with a K instead of C. Matter of fact, you go in the Screwball Radio room, you're going to see it right there. So, yeah, definitely stream that. Buy the physicals, man. So, I'm about to be out of here. Check out the interview we doing with Mac Mall that's about to be streamed up shortly. King Eric signing out. I'm Ghost. See y'all this week. Peace.